Yo, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, then what are you saying? Look, I ain't gonna waste your time. I'm gonna jump straight into this roof stacking. It's a brand new method. I mean, tell me now, have you seen anyone out there who's stacking this closer? Oh my god, it's like a cheese sandwich. There's no gap between. It's absolutely fucking phenomenal. And just for that, I think you need to take 10 seconds at a time to hit that subscribe button. Whew. You can't say I'm pulling out the shit, but this is really simple. Oh my god, I've got quite shit internet, so if I had better internet, I'd upload like twice a day and I'd put out a different version and just explain actually how to roof stack. But I've got to do this with the actual triangle wedges. This is absolutely phenomenal, I'm telling you now. So easy, but I'm not going to talk too much, just get right into it. What you want to do is follow the simple steps of just stacking it down with the foundation. You want to put the fence foundation in front of it and just keep lowering it down like a ladder until you get a nice shape. Then on the left hand side or the right hand side, whatever you prefer, that's when you want to put a straight line. Whatever way you want to do it. For example, I'm blocking it off vertically or horizontal. I don't know which way you want to class it inside the tunnel, so I've done it long ways down sideways, not the other way. Only reason that is so when I put the wedges down, it's flat off at the end. Now when you do here, what you want to do is just put all these pillars, make it all the way to the roof. And you can see here, what I've done here is kind of line myself, and you can see the triangles go down. So you see I've just rotated it to make the back end towards the wall. Now do not worry, it'll only stretch so far out, but this is where the magic is. Oh my god, you ready for this? Check this. The bottom floor is all about stability. It's about setting yourself up, getting yourself ready, and just stretching it out and just covering the room. So what I've done is on the side that you can feel the most, you want to start stretching out yet again. Pull as far as you can, put down a pillar, stretch it up. It's just one of those, just building your weight, just making a little bit of room. And on the other side, it's kind of like the same, but you'll be in the gap. See how it's in the middle of the back to you, just placed down. If it was any longer, just like there on the next foundation, I would have to put a pillar there, but because I'm not stretching that far, it don't need to be done. You can put in the middle here, so I could just show you here. All works in the middle, but I wouldn't recommend that as the stability wouldn't be as strong. But that's it, that's the bottom floor. Now this is where the magic is. You're probably thinking, fuck me, how many pillars are there going to be? Whoa, EzyB's gone ahead and done it. Check this out. Tell me how many pillars I put down now to refill this up. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. I've had a few people message me on Twitter and that show me their stacking, and they've got it pretty close. I mean, whoa, pretty close. Look at that, you can even stick it on the side. But oh my god, I ain't seen a single person who's stacking it like this out there. And I think everybody deserves to see this. Like I said, tell me how many pillars you see putting down. Look at that, you can stack it up, goes like a sandwich. There's going to be at least 5 layers. Now I did have a little problem putting it down, do not panic. All you want to do is put it down, delete it, and it will sort itself out anyway. That's the issue I had. So if you have any problems as well, you know what to do. But hey, look at this. Don't worry about it. There is a part where I'm actually going to get ahead into expanding it in this. If you want to make the base a lot bigger, there is a way around it. But yeah, you can fit everything in here. You can get your blacksmith, your carpenter, your tanneries. Oh my god. And don't forget, I've got a hatch stacking video coming out as well. It's literally just being edited straight after this is being done as well. But oh my god, this is naughty, absolutely naughty. We did go ahead and do a test as well, so when you shoot arrows at it, bombs and stuff, it's just like the fence stacking. You're just penetrating just one layer because it's that close. It's just one layer getting done. So they're going to be sat underneath using hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of explosive and gas arrows just to break a small little gap, maybe a small section, a small area. And it's I think these sort of builds are going to be very costly. Very costly. So you can get these massive alpha clans that got thousands and thousands of all these building mats, are going to make a really small base, but it's going to be that hard to penetrate. It's just, yeah, this is the shit. You can see what I'm doing is I'm just removing all the bottom just to show you that it all can hold on its own. It's all connected to the roof. Absolutely amazing. Now, what you're really curious about, you're thinking, well, you want something a little bit bigger than that. We're going to actually get onto the expanding. Now, the expanding, I do actually cover a lot of bits here. And this is the bit you want to take a lot of notes to, because there's going to be a lot of people struggling. I had a few people message me on Twitter like, look, listen, I'm struggling, I can't expand it, I can't fill a few gaps. Well, this is what we're going to do. Start with the bottom floor. You want to stretch out as far as you can. The reason you do that is so you can kind of give yourself a guideline of knowing where you are, where you can build and where you can't build. Now, because I can't build there, what I'm doing is building actually at the back end right there, because this allows me to build out a little further. Now I see you're getting the idea what I'm doing. It's just one, miss one, miss one. But obviously I've just expanded it a little bit further, because on each floor you would put in more pillars, so there's no need to actually cover the bottom floor up and make it all hectic. There's none white or it's not necessary. See there, it perfectly lines up. Like I said, one, miss one, one. You're still going to get your 100 and your 80 stability in between it. That's the important part. Now at the front, it is going to be low. Do not worry about it. We are actually going to be getting onto that and sorting it out. So what we're going to focus on now is getting the level. So what you want to figure out is where your door's going to be. And that's where you can kind of work around the outside a bit. And then you can get your old, you know, get the pillars in there. Then get the walls, or the roofs in there. You don't want to end up trapping yourself in there. And before you know it, you've got a massive base with just poles absolutely everywhere. We've raided some base and they look scruffy as fuck. Like, just scruffy as hell. Disgusting. It's not even, it's just a waste of time building. You can see here, like before, just set yourself a nice foundation. Every other floor will fill itself out. There's no problems, just like that. Filled itself out. So we're going to go ahead, get a repair hammer out, and we're going to have a look at all the stability and the strength check and see what we're actually dealing with. So you can see here, we've got a 40 there. We'll look to it, we've got a 20. Now that's something that we need to sort out. On the bottom, it will say higher, it'll say 80 and 60, or it will say 60 and 40. Depends how it's going to be. But as soon as we put these pillars down, it's going to jump up and it'll say 1860, it'll say 1860 underneath as well, if not 180. Now you don't want to block it yourself here. I'm being a bit fussy. I just want to show you stability. See how it says 1640. If I put this on here, just for old sakes anyway, so you can have a little peek and see what the stability is going to be. See how it said 60 to 40. The reason why it's stability, I think it's shit breaks so much more easier when the stability is low. Don't panic. Don't stress like, oh my god, I need 100%. Listen, 80% is perfect. 60, hey, do you know what I'm doing? You're scraping the barrel there. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're scraping it there, but it's 80, you're fine. 80 is spot on. 60, yeah, you can get away with that. But when you're stacking like 60 is absolutely fantastic. There's nothing to stress about, nothing to worry about. You can absolutely have a fantastic time when you're rocking with it. But like here, I'm filling in the next floor. We'll just do the exact same thing. Go stability check. Find out what's weak and what's not weak. We see the middle here is getting a bit little weak there. See 40. All it takes is just one pillar. That's all it takes. So we're going to stick that right in the middle. But realistically, we're going to go and stick one at the front. It's fits nicely. Really does fit nicely. But yo, I can see this being put in so many locations, especially next to this spot in D9 as well, covering all these roofs. But it's going to be so expensive. Like here, you can see how I've just done here. I just want to show you we've done one, miss one, miss one. You still got plenty of room to stick furnaces down and everything else. This is going to give it the 180 what I was on about. This is absolutely secure. It's going to be like this all the way through. Even those that are just raised above, it's going to be 18, 100 in between. All I'm doing for these corners, just slap a pillar down. It's going to say 180 there. Just fill it up there, just so there's odd little corners. But you're not going to be using the corners anyway. The only problem you have got to worry about is this massive gap, which is right at the front. Aha, this bit's easy. Well, what you do is get your skinny arse fitting all these last little floors in. No problems whatsoever. Absolutely no problems. But Jesus Christ, is this going to be an expensive build? I swear I used about 300 roofs when doing this. It was, yeah, maybe a bit more. But fucking hell, can you remember? Phew, you know how much this is going to cost? But hey, once you're doing it though, it's going to be a little Rocky Balboa this is. But you see here, the stability has jumped up so much. Oh, look at that. 60 at the front, don't worry about that. We'll just stick a foundation. It's just there, put it in the middle. I did actually fuck up. I didn't mean to stick that there. I thought it was in the middle a little bit to make it a little bit more better. But hey, look at that. Don't worry about that. It's just a thing here above it, another little pillar. You know, from when I was showing you from beforehand. But yeah, this is going to be it. This is the full best stability. It's going to be 80, 100 all over. Absolutely fantastic. Then all you gotta do is fit the last floor, and you're still gonna be rocking all the percentages. It's still gonna say 180, even with the last floor on. Probably have to stick like one extra pillar, if that, in a certain spot. But whew, look at this. Is she not a beauty? Tell me now. Absolutely loving it. And you look at this. Look at this. 80, 100, 180, 180. This is the top floor as well. You see what I mean? It's all about building that first foundation, excuse me, and expanding it. It's going to be an easy. Now if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Until next time, I'm EzyB.